as a role model for quiet stillness. There is no better example than the mountain. The mountain is balanced, grounded, and stable. Because the mountain has consciousness, you can know that all it does day after day, year after year, is observe silently. Snow may fall on the mountain, accumulate, and then disappear. A nearby river may rise and then recede. Leaves may appear on the branches of trees, change color, and then fall to the ground. The mountain simply observes silently. No praise, no blame, no judgment, no speculation. Be like a mountain. Be like a mountain with ancient wisdom consciousness as you silently observe sensations within your own body, mountain. Now, very gently and very gradually, please allow your consciousness to become less absorbed as you begin to arise from meditation. We dedicate all of the merit from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings without exception be completely free from all forms of mental and physical suffering. May all beings without exception be happy, peaceful, contented, and free. And we make special dedications this morning for Andre Jordan and Ed Wilmot. May they enjoy a swift and complete return to perfect health and use whatever remains of their precious human life in a most meaningful way. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Welcome back, everyone. So we are venturing further down our path of understanding aversion and its antidote, patient acceptance. And this is the part where when we, in any discussion of patient acceptance that I've ever been a part of, either as a student or teacher, this is the part where we have a discussion about karma. So karma, we Westerners have a funny relationship with karma. You know, I think that for a lot of us, karma makes sense, such as we understand it. But a lot of us aren't sure that we completely understand karma. You know, it's kind of, karma is sort of like a notion that can get fun poked at it from time to time. I think most of us have probably seen that bumper sticker that says, "My karma ran over my dogma," you know, and I saw a movie a few years ago. It was so funny. It's not the kind of movie I would, left to my own devices, probably not the type of movie I would watch, but a friend of mine wanted me to see it. So I was a good sport and watched it. And I wasn't sorry that I did watch it. It's called Couples Therapy. And it's kind of a slapstick sort of a movie. And these three couples living somewhere in middle America all decide, at kind of the urging of the wives, they're three husband and wife couples, and at the urging of the wives, they go to this kind of spiritual retreat in this top tropical location. And they go out there, and they've got activities, and it's kind of like I guess kind of like a Club Med thing. I've never been to Club Med, but that's kind of the image I have of it. And so of course they the three couples, again at the urging of the wives, go to a yoga class, right? And the husbands kind of begrudgingly come along and go, and part of the class is this sort of Indian looking guy, is chocolate colored skin, and he has kind of a head thing on his head, wearing a head thing, and he's going around saying, he's going around, trying to put his hands on the people, saying, I want to give you my karma. I want to give you my karma. and the husbands, of course, are mortified by it, and everybody's confused by it. And I just say that to say it's kind of our, for a lot of us, our Westerners' relationship with karma. It's sort of like we kind of understand what it is, but not sure we want to have a better understanding of it than we have, because it has the potential to be weird. And the last thing we want to be is perceived as weird or embracing things that are weird. But I will tell you that if we of the human race came to understand fully and embrace the laws of karma, the world would be a very different place, a very different and better place. So here's your karma primer. And there are a lot of layers to this onion. So please try to take it in with an open, spacious mind. Karma is a Sanskrit word which means action, as in actions and effects. I think most of us get that about karma. It's sort of what goes around comes around. Our universe is governed by the laws of actions and effect, cause and effect. In physics, in the field of physics, the fourth law of motion, for every action, there is a corresponding and proportionate reaction. All karma says is that our own actions are also subject to that law of motion. For every action, there's a corresponding and proportionate reaction. So let's go back to the example. You might remember the example that I used with regard to gift giving. And the context of that example at the time was intention. And it links in very directly with the discussion of karma, actions and effects. So you may remember that I went through the hypothetical that I was going to give Grace a gift, and that without question, this is a good way of looking at karma. There is sort of an external karma that takes place, and there is an internal karma that takes place. Okay. I give Grace a gift. I have planted a seed that has the potential to ripen in the form of an effect. My planting of the seed is a cause, in this case, the giving of a gift, which creates a potential that will, when the conditions are right, ripen in the form of an effect. Actions and effect, cause and effect. I give Grace a gift. I am creating the karmic cause to receive a gift in the future. Absolutely irrefutable. In my view, in the laws of karma, it's absolutely irrefutable that in the future I will receive a gift. But that I receive a gift in the future doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be happy to receive a gift. Okay. Remember when we talked about the different intentions behind my giving the gift to Grace? My intention could be because I want her to do me a favor, because I want her to like me, because I want her to give me a gift back. I want her to go around Mimbres Valley telling everybody what a generous person I am. All sorts of intentions I could have behind my action of giving the gift. That intention is where the internal seed is planted. Okay, that's the beginning of the karmic cycle. Sometimes it's called a karmic wheel. I set the intention to give a gift. That intention represents a potential within my consciousness. Okay, this is the internal karma part. I have the intention, to give a gift, and there's an intention behind the gift giving. Let's say it's like selflessness, because I think it's a gift that Grace would really appreciate and would enrich her life. That's my intention behind the gift giving. A potential is planted within my mental continuum, within my consciousness, that has the potential to ripen. I set the intention, I give the gift to Grace, she receives it. The external, and at some point in the future, I will receive a gift. That's the ripening of the external karma, absolutely unavoidable. Whether or not I experience happiness over the receiving of the gift when the physical gift is given to me by someone, maybe by Grace, probably by somebody else, the feeling that I have will be the fully ripened effect of that karma, of that karmic experience. An expression that my teacher uses that's really, really powerful, and this gets at the essence of it. He says, the fully ripened effect of karma is feelings. So at some point in the future, I receive a gift. If the conditions are right, that selfless, generous potential that I created when I gave Grace the gift, at some point, that potential will ripen in the form of a feeling. And if it's that potential for the gift that I gave to Grace that was motivated by selfless generosity, kindness, thinking that she'd like it, when I receive the gift in the future and that internal seed ripens, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for this gift. I'm so happy for it. Thank you. The fully ripened effect of karma is feelings. So another potential, I set the intention. I have an intention for giving a gift to Grace. It's because I want her to do a favor for me in the future. Okay. That potential, that seed is planted within my mind, within my mental continuum. I give the gift with self-centered intention. Grace receives the gift. In the future, that karmic seed, that external potential, okay, that external karmic potential ripens. Somebody gives me a gift. The internal seed that I planted through the setting of my intention for giving the gift to Grace, that potential ripens. The conditions are ripe for that internal seed to ripen in the form of a feeling. And it might be something like, this person just gave me a gift. What do they want from me? Or you call this a gift? Or it's about time somebody recognized my deserving of gifts and goodwill. It's a negative or an unpleasant feeling. So it's a deep dive into karma, the actions of cause and effect. But the takeaway here, and please sit with this, please keep in mind three things from this discussion, if you will. One is the external karma, the external physical action that takes place, or the words that I impart, okay, creates a cause which will ripen in the form of an effect, with me having a similar physical experience or a similar verbal experience. I use harsh words to somebody. I create the potential to have harsh words spoken back to me in the future. Okay, that's the external creation of karmic potential, karmic cause, karmic effect. Okay. Number two to please remember is the internal. It's the intention behind my saying the words that will result in the feeling I experience when the internal potential ripens, right? I might use harsh words to one of my children, one of my young children, to keep them from walking into traffic, right? That's coming from care. That's coming from concern. That's coming from wanting to protect. Somebody imparts harsh words to me, that internal potential ripens. I might be, oh, this person is giving me some tough love, right? Rather than, how dare this person speak to me that way? I'm so offended. And our feeling is one of indignation. Okay. So external actions and effects, internal actions and effects as driven by intention and feelings. And then the third is just remember the mantra, if you will. The fully ripened effect of karma is feelings. How it relates to having patient acceptance or developing patient acceptance is that every experience that we have internally or externally is driven by something that we have done in the past, something that we've said, something that we've done, something that we've thought. Everything that we experience in our lives is the ripening of karma, the causes of which we created at some point in the past. So there is part one. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yes, Denise, go ahead and unmute yourself, please.
I'm going to ask another question.
Good.
In regards to that, I have a hard time because I'm thinking that, you know, the old adage, bad things happen to good people. And sometimes bad people just seem to continue to be bad and never have that karma or any consequences or any back, you know. So
totally skate through life doing bad things to people, but they don't seem to experience any of the effects of their bad actions.
And the good people that just give so much, and then, you know, bad stuff happens to them and you're like, why them? They're, you know, such a great person and from the heart, you know, like you said, their intentions are genuine and all that. And then you see bad things happen, and how do you explain that?
Such a great point and a great question. It's 3 minutes past 10. Let's pick that up when we convene on Friday. Okay. That will be the point of departure for our Friday class. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much for your questions. Everybody else, always welcome to ask questions, offer comments, make objections. It's all welcomed. Okay. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. I'll see you all on Friday, I hope.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.